right, Micol Di Segni joining me. Welcome back to Power Slap number 16 in Abu Dhabi. You're taking on Pita. How great is it to be back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so awesome to be there. I was aiming to be in that card because I've never been to Abu Dhabi, so for me, it's gonna be so great to be there for the first time.
Absolutely. Last time we seen you Power Slap number 12, you were victorious over Chelsea Dodson. What does Pita bring to the table different than what Chelsea did?
So Pita is a judo Olympian, so her rotational power will be like so strong. And I mean, we're both two MMA fighters. We're both contender series veterans. So I'm expecting the challenge to be very tough. I mean, Pita is a very tough challenger. After what she did to Chelsea's nose, she's considered a very scary opponent, and I'm ready for the challenge.
Yeah, I mean, both of you are MMA veterans, as you alluded to. Do you think there's this kind of stigma around, like you said, that scariness, and does it worry you at all, or are you ready just to go up there and rumble?
I I've never stepped away from a challenge when I was an MMA fighter, so it's so great to be able to face the toughest competition I can face. So since Pita is like such a scary opponent for all the girls after what she did to Chelsea, for me is a great opportunity to face her. I've trained with her. I really like her as a person. I like her as a fighter. So for me to face her in this challenge is gonna be great.
Absolutely. I mean, last time we seen you, you were victorious. I know we haven't seen you since March. Has time away been good for you? Is anything going to be different this time around compared to your first time?
For sure. Now I know what's waiting for me. So I've been training hard. I've been trying hard to improve my slaps and all of the power, all of the range of movement. I've been working hard to improve the power and all of the range, all the movement range for power slap. So I hope my slaps will be way more powerful, way more precise, and I can't wait to step up to the next challenge.
Yeah. How does your training camp look for this one? Like, what are you doing on a daily basis?
So I'm working a lot on explosive power, on rotational power, and on precision. So I kept going with my boxing and my kickboxing training, but I've added on a lot of exercises focused on power slap movements, of course.
Nice. I mean, being in Italy, what do people in Italy think of Power Slap?
So when I first started Power Slap, people consider that so ridiculous and not a sport. So my mission has been during these months to educate people about Power Slap. So I've been hosted in many podcasts. I took many interviews, and I try to explain and to educate people about Power Slap. So now people are respecting Power Slap way more. And I've had a lot of athletes from different sports, not just from combat sports, asking me if there's a chance to join Power Slap, or asking me if I want to create a Power Slap league in Italy. Actually, so I'm actually really happy to be an advocate and to be the Italian face for Power Slap.
Yeah, I mean, to be a true ambassador, for the
Sure.
sport internationally, globally, it's great to see that it's being embraced. And, by you taking that on, it's definitely, a sign of your, charisma and character. So, kudos to you. Um, when you get up there and you compete against Chelsea, obviously, incredible match, going to, a decision. Was Power Slap, I don't want to say more, you say you have critics or doubters, but did it solidify for you that this was even more real than you may have initially thought?
I mean, I never thought it was gonna be easy. I never thought that I was like gonna eat it easy. I never thought I was never gonna suffer from a shot without being able to defend from it. Like when you're fighting and keep your hands up, your head movement helps you absorb the strike, and I was very scared at first. So after I ate really strong slaps from Chelsea, I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm a little less scared, but now I'm way more aware about what is power slap and how is it to take a strike like that. So I respect it more now. I mean, I have more respect for power slap defenders now, and I mean, I do less comparison. I used to compare it a lot, like how it's gonna be power slap compared to taking a punch or a kick. Now I'm like, it's completely different. It's a complete different game, but probably coming from an MMA background helped me fear the strikes a little less. So I'm glad I'm taking just like three slaps and not 100 punches as I was taking in MMA. But still, the strikes are really hard. The impact is great. So yeah, it's a really good challenge, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, the punch could be hard. We know Pita also hits hard, obviously, but outside of the one notorious slap, what do you see in her game, and how you're going to be able to defend against it?
So I've trained with her. I met Pita during the training camp for Power Slap in the previous edition where I was participating at. So as far as I remember, I even held meets for her, so I know how powerful Pita is. Plus, she's a judo Olympian, and her rotational power is just so great. So, what I've been trying to do is just improve my skills. There's nothing I can do to take away something from her skills. The only thing I can hope and that I'm sure of is that after all the critiques she received, she's working on her precision. So, all I'm doing is working on my strength, my rotational power, and my precision. Only thing I can do is make myself better and be ready for the challenge that Pita's bringing to the table.
Absolutely. So this match is taking place at flyweight, correct?
Yes, sure. Both me and Pita competed at 115 as MMA fighters. I think she had a previous fight as a 115er in Power Slap, and then she stepped up one weight class to face Chelsea as a short notice replacement in her last outing. So I think this is her first official fight as a flyweight.
Yeah. I was going to say, well, is there one weight cap that kind of favors you more than the other, 115 or 125?
I am really happy that I don't have to do the cut to 115. I'm never gonna go back to 115 ever again because I used to cut a tremendous amount of weight, and 125 is the weight I feel the best. So even if I have to go back to MMA, I would still do 125 because last time I felt so good. I am feeling so good in keeping my weight at 125. So that's for sure the weight I perform the best at.
Yeah. So you can indulge in a little bit of pasta, a little bit of pizza.
Not really. I'm still dieting hard. I'm still like weighing my rice and everything. Like I'm being really serious about my nutrition, my supplements, my training, and everything. It's not that I've been indulging in pasta and cakes. I I've been following a very strict nutrition routine, and I'm not gonna indulge into sweet treats until after the competition.
What region of Italy are you from?
I'm from Rome. I'm in Rome actually. I was born and raised in Rome. The only time I took away from Rome was when I was living in Albuquerque training for my fights.
Okay, okay, understood. Yeah, I mean, I spent a little bit of time in Italy, and Rome's obviously a beautiful place, and it's actually funny because the pizza is very different from all the different regions in Italy.
So pizza is the name that Italy uses to call a slap with. So nobody knows this because it's the common word is schiaffo, but in slang, a slap is called a pizza. So after my first victory, I got a pizza tattooed on my pizza hand, on my slap hand. So I've been joking about it a lot with my teammates and with my friends. So I'm bringing pizzas to the table this time.
That's amazing. You're making me look good. You're giving me clip worthy stuff without even trying. Awesome. I mean, going to Abu Dhabi, a whole new experience. Obviously, something that you haven't experienced. I mean, it's going to be a shorter plane ride for you. I believe, than coming all the way to America.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, are you excited for that whole experience, the culture, the food?
Oh my God, it's gonna be so awesome. I have always been excited to travel to new places for my fights. So for me, being able to experience a new place, a new culture, new kind of food is gonna be awesome. So I'm excited for Abu Dhabi, and I'm excited to bring the best of me to bring this show to Abu Dhabi.
Absolutely. Look forward to watching this match. It's going to be a great match in the women's flyweight division. And I look forward to seeing your career progress. So take care,
So
train
much.
hard, travel safe.
Thank you. See you there.